how's it going? This is Some Guy, and today I'll give my opinion on part 2, King of Netpop. So it's just, no, it's not the same line. Sorry, it's got Sakar and Little Buddha on it. I was thinking when I was loading this up actually, is because I reacted to the track by, it was Yama Buddha, who I now understand sadly passed away. Is the name related at all, or is that just a coincidence? Because I didn't know if that was sort of like a homage thing to him. Because I read it up, he died a few years ago actually. But yeah, let me know if you know. And then yeah, it looks like 3 other artists that I've not heard of: Ninja, Juke, and CJ. I was a bit torn as to whether to go for a lyric video or not on this one, because I looked and I saw it was in English, but decided to go with it because I think it's probably going to be references and things that I don't get, so it might help me. So that's why I've gone with that. I was strongly recommended to react to this by Vishal Patel, IG, Kieran Sando got me on to the first one, CC Strike, G Experience, and then Samir Lama Gaming as well. So shout out to all of you, appreciate you commenting, and yeah, let me know what's good. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Oh, and one other thing, I'm going to try for the first time putting subtitles on this video, because I want to sort of, most of my audience for these kind of videos are from Nepal, I guess understandably. So yeah, I just want to try that out and see if people interact with that. So let me know if it's helpful or not.
Yeah, I'm cathartic when I spit like.
So before we get into this, that was different to the last one. Very, very chill beat. It's almost giving me MF Doom vibes. Just the beat, I mean. And then it sounded like there was some backwards speaking, so interesting.
Yeah, I'm cathartic when I spit like true artists, painting pictures in the apartment ramp, walking on
I've already paused it for the beat, but that, whatever that, I'm not musically knowledgeable, but yeah, that extra element that came in, that high pitched sound.
Yeah, I'm cathartic when I
it's here.
Yeah, I'm cathartic when I spit like true artists, painting pictures in the apartment ramp, walking on red carpet, yo. Quit talking like you barking, we're the new waves like COVID on the market. Fresh blood bleeds the hardest.
Okay, this might be quite a long video. I think I need time to process this. I saw a comment when I was loading this up saying like it was a sort of a work of art, so I'm going to try and do my best to sort of analyse it as best as I can as someone that's not from the ball anyway, if it's sort of specific to there. But yeah, I love the flow on that, the cadence. Obviously there's a few references that I'm familiar with, and there's that theme of red that runs through from like half through that sort of those 8 lines to the end. So it's red carpet, painting, and then blood at the end as well. So it's, yeah, okay, good start.
Like you barking, we're the new waves like COVID on the market. Fresh blood bleeds the hardest. I act like I'm hardest piece of shit. Regardless, when I spit, I reach the target like I'm sergeant. Listen, don't play victim. Fantasy leads to greatness. Energies accumulate in your system. Unlike them Homo sapiens smoking pot in the basement, showing no signs of greatness. I put high stakes on my life. My
slick. So I'm probably missing lots of bars here, but I'm gonna do my best. But I noticed he said, so Homo sapiens smoking pot in their basements. Also the rhyme scheme alone then was so nice, showing no signs of greatness. But then he links I think intentionally the next line after
It's been
that,
showing no signs of greatness.
I put high stakes on my life. I think that's probably an intentional reference, but it's quite clever and subtle because it's like 2 lines away from the reference to Homo sapiens smoking weed. So,
Put
yeah, I rate this so far.
high stakes on my life. My mindset is strife. On a casual night, I carry 5 pairs of knife. I'm not hot-headed type, and these dykes wanna fight. They end up grabbing up my mic. It's alright, switching flows like these hoes, changing clothes. They are peeling up.
That's very true as well. It's this ninja, isn't it? Yeah, very, very smooth flow transitions, and yeah, switched it up a few times.
Up my mic, it's alright. Switching flows like these hoes, changing clothes. They are peeling. I'm opposed to their feelings with all dope that I smoke. Lungs a road, but I'm healing. Drug dealing, I'm exposed. I hold this matter on my own, no concealing to the globe. Getting comfy in my road, feeling grumpy by the roads. If you ain't preaching my metaphors, I declare a fucking war.
But no, ninja, I feel like I missed some there. It was a lot because I was really appreciating it musically, and his just delivery was really good. So yeah, really rated that. I just appreciate when a rapper, it doesn't have to always be like this, but when rappers do take time to sort of, yeah, just put a bit more, I wouldn't say effort, but I mean like, yeah, just make it more interesting, you know, try and be a bit more creative, that's the word, with their rhymes.
My metaphors, I declare a fucking war.
He's talking again, I think.
I'm moving silence, I don't preach the violence. I'm on a monumental level, you can't reach my highness. I drop knowledge off the top, you can't predict my timing. I said I drop the knowledge off the top, you can't predict my timing.
Ecstasy in the palace. Ecstasy in the palace. Yeah.
I think that was the hook. Was he saying ecstasy in the palace then? It's a very, very different vibe to the first one, but I like that. It's, yeah, it's keeping me on my toes.
Online. Check. I plan to be the man who reach the stars in the planetary. I can't believe I get to live this fantasy. God answer me. The fans reach out their hands to me. I make them dance for me. Speaking against me is blasphemy. Your audacity to challenge me is laughable. I savagely jump at the beat and cause some.
I feel bad pausing mid, but that first scheme there, like, all linking to being sort of him talking about himself as a deity. That was crazy. So many references to that one theme: stars, interplanetary, fantasies of God, and then implying that fans reaching out to him like he's some kind of like, wow, and then blasphemy as well. Okay, this is this little Buddha who was on the other track, so I know him already.
Your audacity to challenge me is laughable. I savagely jump at the beat and cause some casualties, and magically I put them back to peace. Yeah, I'm the master. Teach your lames how to pack the heat. I trap the streets with tracks back to back. This is your majesty. I got no reason to believe that I'll achieve the things I need and I defeat the evil beast.
This is crazy. This is crazy. It's really hard to break it down lyrically and then not get caught up in the like how well he's just delivering it, but he's still carrying on this theme of him being some kind of like either a deity or like a king or something. So he's mentioned, so he's sort of talking down from your lane. He's their majesty, defeat the evil, and then yeah, reigning over the beast. Okay.
I got no reason to believe that I'll achieve the things I need and I defeat the evil being that's always reigned over me. I'm a beast. I'm hungry, the opposite of a beast. I will eat only after I tear it all down to pieces.
Oh, I think that's a double there. There's probably been loads, sorry. I'm hungry, the opposite of a beast. I will eat. But the way he said it, I think he was trying to make it a double with eat. So he's saying I'll only eat after he tears the pieces, but he'll also only ease up as well. That was slick. I like that.
Hungry, the opposite of a beast. I will eat only after I tear it all down to pieces. I've been in peace since I was a fetus. Rock my Adidas with peeps. They got the same dreams as me. Fuck my enemies. I don't rock a Jesus piece. I rock my 108 in front of the stage. I'm one of the greats. There's no debate. The party don't start if the crew is late. We're the only ones to do it big. The poly boy decked in Louis Vuitton.
Is it Nepali or Nepalese? Because I feel like I see Nepalese written a lot, but I googled it and that was implying that it's not even a word. So someone can let me know what the proper term is to describe someone from Nepal. That would be useful.
Only wants to do it big. The poly boy decked in Louis Vuitton, trying to make a laugh for movie shit. We here to psych it up. Everybody liven up. Man, wanna light it up. I'm a shaman, I got it up. That's what chicks get excited for. I know that these babes are amazed by how
Was that a double?
I got it up. That's what chicks. Everybody liven up. Man, wanna light it up. I'm a shaman, I got it up. That's what chicks get excited.
I don't know if I'm reaching here, but he said he's going to psych it up. They're smoking weed. Then he said, I would have said a shaman. I guide it up. That's what the chicks get excited for. But the way he said shaman...
Body lighten up. Man, I wanna light it up. I'm a shaman.
I'm a shaman. Like that. I feel like he's intentionally making it sound like I'm a sham and. If so, that is... yeah. Very sick, because it's kind of like the whole thing's linked together, and he's saying he's kind of just all energy and drugs, and people think he's some kind of magician, which you mentioned in the last. Man, this is crazy.
Got it up, that's what chicks get excited for. I know that these babes are amazed by how I can talk, but I don't give a fuck, my shit's flawless. I mean, it's all business. Sit back, relax with a can of tall Guinness. We better make a record, just so call Guinness. We do or die for this. We all in this. Nepal niggas coming with that all English. Put you under a spell, we saw.
I was gonna say that actually. I think I googled it, and I know English is spoken in Nepal, but not like. I think I'm right in saying that the majority don't speak it, and if they do, it might be sort of a second or third language. And they not only sound fluent, they sound like they are masters of the language. That's crazy, and I'm assuming their first language isn't English. They've obviously learned it very well. Mad.
All niggas coming with that all English. Put you under a spell, we sorcerers. The young philosopher Socrates, come get some. Living the prophecy, I was always destined to be the best one. Southeast, Corte Culo Botis, where the best from. Fuck where the rest from. Ain't no need to test them. Ready for the battle, got my vest on. Vive la revolution. Young lion, ecstasy in the Palestine lion.
And it feels so strange.
So I'll just say, yeah, that was crazy. I think that's the kind of verse where I'm going to listen to it back, which I definitely will, and pick up loads of things I missed. But I'll do my best. He was giving me a lot.
And it feels so strange. Everywhere I look, yeah, it feels so strange.
You can't fucking do.
Yeah, it feels so strange. Everywhere I look at.
He's a fucking
How could you be destined when I let in my left to punch your chest in?
Okay, I wasn't ready. I was in a chill mood, Duke. You come and get... Okay, right.
He's a fucking
How could you be destined when I let in my left to punch your chest in? Rip through your vest and let these rhymes pierce your thick skin. My elite flow's a cheat code, easy swish like free throws. Release flows and I serve heat like De Niro. Capiche, bro? Fuck rapping by the metaphor, I just settled the score. It's your thick skin. My elite flow's a cheat code, easy swish like free throws. Release flows and I serve heat like De Niro. Capiche, bro? Fuck rapping by the metaphor, I just settled the...
That was a lot. His cadence there was just like punch, 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 and I think is it the Robert De Niro reference? I feel that's quite an obvious one I'm missing there. But yeah, appreciate basketball reference, and yeah, delivery again. They're all
and I serve heat like De Niro. Capiche, bro? Fuck rapping by the metaphor, I just settled the score. When I press record, I focus on what's important, like his fame, a poor man's fortune, dreams of mansions and Porsches, ecstasy in the palace. I'm surrounded by these Da Vinci portraits. To Caesar where
Ecstasy in the Palace, that was in the hook, wasn't there? I wonder if that's like a phrase or reference something in particular. Let me know.
Porsches, ecstasy in the palace. I'm surrounded by these Da Vinci portraits. Does Caesar wear the crown, or does he seize it from the crowd? No kings in Nep Hop, cause even clowns can claim the crown.
Wow. I love the rhyme scheme there, but that was also quite powerful, without even knowing really what the the scene is like in Nepal in rap. I think he's implying there that whether he thinks he's the best, he sees that, or whether someone else is claiming that, and he's saying, I think he's saying like, should a king wear it and show it off, or like take it? I don't know. I'm probably double and triple thinking that, but.
Crown, or does he seize it from the crowd? No kings in Nep Hop, cause even clowns can claim the crown.
Yes.
Destined for greatness. Don't care how you rate this. Go on and hate this. Don't you know kings feed off the hatred? We here to shatter the matrix in multiple places, just so we can bring you a classic. A blessing for the ages, a blessing for the masses, a blessing for the classes. Give me mediocre beats and I turn them into classics.
That is a fire line. Because this, I said it gave me Emma Tomb vibes at the start, and it's not like it's not like a direct comparison, but it's giving me that kind of vibe. And I think anyone that likes rap knows and respects MF Doom, but I always thought that the beats that he rapped on, for me personally, I didn't really like that much. And it's not I don't like this beat. I think it's suited it really well, but it's kind of just like quite a simple bass, and then it's just allowing them to just show off over it.
Is a blessing for the classes. Give me mediocre beats and I turn them into classics. I smoke a half of Gurkha hash, I write a verse, then I eat a snack. Light up doobies like a ruby in the movies, then I spit a rap. Poems that break bones like my fists can't clap. Yeah, lyrical legion of doom, yeah, you.
Wait.
Poems that break bones like my fists can't clap. Yeah, lyrical legion of doom, yeah, you know we back. I knew what I needed, no trouble in speaking. I'm writing a verse and repeating. I put it together for others to peep it and drop it when I'm catching y'all.
You can't just. Who's this again? Duke. You can't just switch into double time like that. Just for a bit.
Clap, yeah. So lyrical legion of doom, yeah, you know we back. I knew what I needed, no trouble in speaking. I'm writing a verse and repeating. I put it together for others to peep it and drop it when I'm catching y'all sleeping.
Spend his most time in chemistry lab.
Oh, everyone's been so good. And they're all offering their own thing as well. So I've paused it so much, it's going to be a long video, but is what it is.
Tabs, where's energy at? Choking in his friend's name. What do you ever cut back? Now his problem grew like grass. Failed exams, though he still passed. Drinks cause it fit rap. Aim for that big bag, big crash. Snap on some perks with his decaf. Put a pinch, get on your kneecap, yo, be fast.
So I thought this was actually the hook, but this is actually the verse from... Sorry, I'll go back to see... Oh, isn't it? Haven't we had Ninja already? Okay. So it's quite dark.
Drinks cause it fit rap. Aim for that big bag, big crash. Snap on some perks with his decaf. Put a pinch, get on your...
On some perks with his decaf, that line alone. Imagine being on, I think it's for end of Percocets, but then you have decaf coffee, like you sort of looking after yourself. It's quite simple, but quite deep.
Decap, yo, be fast. Busting out my V-legs. Cuddle up and detach. Tell her please go away. I don't...
Cuddle up and detach. That's such a cold way of describing like separating after sex, right? Detach. So it's just purely like there's no feeling. Yeah.
Busting out my V-legs. Cuddle up and detach. Tell her please go away. I don't want no recap. I don't want no relapse. I don't want your feedback. I just pull up in a cheap ride. Been coded like a maniac.
Man, this is hitting this verse. I wouldn't have guessed this was like the kind of style of rap that I would necessarily rate like super highly, but this is it's just the words that are being used. I don't know what it is.
I don't want your feedback. I just pull up in a cheap ride. Been coded like a maniac. He used to ride his ski mags. It was labeled as a cheap tag. Cheap tag.
King of Nep Hop, ecstasy in the palace. International.
Don't bop your head unless you're feeling this. Off the hook, I'm still killing it. Never on that silly.
Oh wait, that was a link as well. So he said, "Don't book it unless you're feeling this," and he let it drop, and then off the hook. So that's obviously a link to that other line. I'm assuming he's talking about like a hook as in a punch as well. Okay, all right, CJ. You have to be good because everyone else has killed it.
Feeling this. Off the hook, I'm still killing it. Never on that silly shit, I'm handing out these syllabus to silly kids, talking to these dummies of ventriloquists. If I'm tripping about money, then it's a business trip. You hear the differences? I had the gift to spit the truth, so I live for this. They said life, so what? So if I die, I won't miss the bitch. Just know you bleed like the rest of us. You get.
Hey, I mean, it's kind of like a flippant line, but it's also kind of deep at the same time. Said so. Wait, they said life's a what? So the phrase being life's a bitch, and then
I had the gift to spit the truth, so I live for this. They said life, so what? So if I die, I won't miss the bitch.
So he's flipped that, and he's like, well, life's a bitch anyway. So if I die, whatever.
Just know you bleed like the rest of us. You get the rest. No more talking, I'm taking whatever's left of it. For the right price, I blow your chest out, treasure it. Levels to this shit, boy, measure it. I'm high up in the clouds, looking down at Everest. Effortless, mastered the art of war and kept the peace with extended clips. You know what the business is. Mashed up gloves on, no fingerprints. Shoot it like a movie, Men in Black won't remember this.
Wow. Sorry, this whole song just got me a bit. Well, this whatever this is, this ensemble is what I want to say.
And kept the peace with extended clips. You know what the business is. Mashed up gloves on, no fingerprints. Shoot it like a movie, Men in Black won't remember this. This ain't the end of it. Far from entertainment. I ain't killed my demons, man, I just tamed it. Different day, same shit. Saw the bigger picture, so I framed it. So dangerous. Money on my mind, we gon' chase it. Pedal to the flow, we gon' race it. I'm the glitch in this matrix, most hated. Down to earth, out of this world in my spaceship. Goodness gracious, what's I got to a atheist? Keep your mouth shut, sailors, I'm faded.
I'm on a 22-minute video. It's going to be the longest video I've ever made by quite a way. Well, if you're still here, I thought that was incredible. It just that really hit me. As in, like, it really impressed me. All of them. All different styles. Like, technically they were all unbelievable, and then it was either they were spitting sort of clever double entendres and lyrics, or they were saying stuff that was just hit. Like that last guy, was it CJ? I think he was being less sort of clever with the lyrics in terms of like hidden meanings and stuff, unless I missed them. But what he was saying was more punchy, so that has its own merit. Yeah, I loved it. Thank you, everyone that recommended it. Please keep sending me recommendations for artists from Nepal. They've obviously got talent like in abundance. I've got quite a few already stored up, so I'll get to them. But yeah, keep them coming. I hope you enjoyed this super long video. Like, comment and subscribe if you did. Otherwise, I'm out.